Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of The Diary of a Female Lawyer. This episode is all about revision strategies for SQE 1. So we're going to look at how to prepare effectively, stay calm, and make the most of your time and resources. So whether you're just starting your revision or feeling the pressure as the exam approaches, I've got you covered with practical, proven tips to help you succeed. So firstly, what I would say is know your FLK and the exam format. SQE 1 is all about functioning legal knowledge, or FLK. Everything in the SRA assessment specification can be assessed. So it's essential that you know the content inside out. Go onto the SRA website, have a look at the assessment specification, download it, make sure you know it. The exam is made up of multiple choice questions, MCQs, and understanding how these are structured is key. Now, there is a brilliant section on exam technique at the beginning of the Oxford University Press manuals, the OUP manuals. These contain, information on question structure. They give you some worked examples as well, and they also give you some tips on time management. It's also essential that you use the right resources. So your revision toolkit should include the OUP manuals for each of the modules, the materials provided by the organisation delivering your preparation course, revision books and apps. There are loads out there now, and the SRA SQE 1 assessment specification. I know I've just said this, but this is your syllabus Bible. It tells you exactly what topics are covered, so know it. Go onto the website, have a look at it, Break down the specification into manageable chunks and then tick off each topic as you revise. In terms of active revision techniques, passive reading won't cut it. Instead, teach the content to somebody else. Grab your flatmate, grab your mum, your dad, your cousin, brother, your sister, anyone, and just teach the content to them. You could also write out summaries or create mind maps. Using flashcards as well, they are great for memorizing key rules, cases, and principles. And of course, this is probably the most important, practice multiple choice questions. As many as you can, do them under timed conditions as well to simulate the real exam. Also, don't just answer the question, review why the correct answer is right and why the others are wrong. That's where real understanding happens, Knowing why that answer is correct and the others are incorrect is essential, Like I said, these options are all very similar, So knowing the difference as to what is wrong and what is right is key. When it comes to MCQs, it's important that you understand how the questions are formatted. So there'll be a scenario. This is also known as the context, There will then be the stem, and this is the actual question itself. And it's really important that you know what the stem is asking you to do. After the stem, you will have your 5 options, which will be lettered A to E. There's only one correct answer in there. The other options are known as distractors. They may look very similar to the actual answer, but they will differ in a significant way. Here are some top tips for tackling MCQs. So first of all, I cannot stress this enough. Read the question carefully, at least twice, SQE 1 questions often contain subtle twists or double negatives. Loads of students just assume they're being asked something. Do not assume, Read the question, read the stem, read the options more than once. Also, try to think of the answer before looking at the options. This is known as the cover test. So when you read the stem of the question, the correct answer should really pop into your head. Another good technique is use the process of elimination to narrow down your choices. So rule out the obviously wrong options first, so then you can focus on maybe a couple and work out which one of those is the correct answer. Watch out for wording like best or most accurate. Here, you are looking for the most complete and legally sound option, okay? So, what is the best option in this particular circumstance? Apply the law to the facts. Each question is basically a mini case study. Don't overthink. Yep, SQE 1 tests core legal knowledge, not obscure exceptions. And manage your time, okay? You've got about 1.5 minutes per question, so keep an eye on the clock. I've already said this, but practice under exam conditions to build stamina and spot patterns in question styles. There are lots of SQE 1 example questions out there. Look on the SRA website, they've got sample questions. The OUP manual website also has a lot of practice questions, and your preparation course provider should supply a bank of practice MCQs for you. Now, most of these practice MCQs will have feedback as well, so you can have a look at why that answer is correct and why the other options are incorrect, which is absolutely essential, like I've said. Always review your mistakes. Ask yourself what went wrong and how can I improve for next time. Finally, stay motivated and look after yourself, okay? Remember, SQE 1 is a marathon, not a sprint. Use techniques to help with stamina. So for example, 25 minutes of focused study followed by a 5-minute break. Track your progress and prioritize weaker areas. And most importantly, look after yourself. Yep, get some sleep, keep hydrated, and remember, breaks are essential. Thank you so much for listening. I hope these tips are helpful and you feel more confident and prepared. Keep practicing, stay calm, and trust your prep. You've got this. If you have found this episode helpful, please subscribe and please share with a friend who's also revising for SQE 1. Until next time, happy revising.